Hey everybody, welcome to the stream here at the Whiskey Crusaders. Obviously, Matt, I don't know, or Will or Sarah, I don't know. They're probably frozen the frozen tundra here, the lovely frozen castle, as you guys can see on the. I'm not drinking that horrible White Walker, but I thought it looked cool on the thumbnail because that stuff is gross. But hey, like I said, sometimes it looks really cool, but it is what it is. So it's nice to see Steve there and Donna Pass. Good to see you guys. All good. Turn off the lovely sound here on the phone. Usual good fun times. Just a positive in here. Hope everybody, I think half the country at this point is probably in the frozen tundra because it sucks. And it is what it is. So, yeah, I do really like that thumbnail. It came out quite nice. Got no complaints. Now I gotta see a Domino's commercial. Hey, Sam. Yeah, you don't freeze out there in California. Lucky you. Hey, Spencer, you're probably freezing with us. No, Sam, it's nowhere near that bad. It's just cold. Like, we had a little bit of ice. Like, my kids' schools are open tomorrow, but like every other public school is almost all closed, but most of the private schools are open tomorrow. So we'll show those kids how to get it done. Back in the good old days when we trudged through the snow and they didn't close for squat. We are cold. That's it. 5 years to walk the dog. I bet you did, Andy. Yeah. Just your dog, you can just keep your dog next to you. It's got coldest high 40 low fit. Yeah, I agree, Sam. I would love to be 40s and 50s. That's still shorts weather. This is I'm wearing sweatshirts and sweatpants, and it's just too damn cold outside, and I'm not going anywhere. I hate going outside and it's crap. Besides, I took the trash out and crap like that. That's about as far as I was willing to go because it's just too damn cold. So beef is what for dinner on the way here. See, there you go, Donner Pass. That's good stuff. So I figured, like I said, I don't know Will or Sarah. I don't know. I know Sarah, of course, was sick, and I assume Will's probably taking care of her, so not really sure. I guess we'll find out. Who knows? But it's whatever it is, so we'll figure it out. So let's see here. I decided to bring a beer, a wine, and a whiskey. Of course, this is the Travelers. Of course, we'll get a full review on this one next week for you guys. So I know we tried it the other day. It's pretty good. Decent enough to start with, but I'll probably go to that third. But I'm going to start with this lovely beer that I can't pronounce. This Feldschroebecken, I don't know, some German black lager, because I think it sounds like a good choice. So pour that first, because why not? Then I got some wine. And then I got some Traveler. And then probably whatever else I want to drink. Haven't done, of course, the best of 2023 stuff yet. Maybe in a couple of weeks. I know next week you got Island Getaway Rum here with Richard. So I'll just film it and stick it out there for you guys. It's whatever. So hopefully everyone else is not freezing. You actually like the travel better than Eagle Rare. Oh, very cool. Very nice. All right, Sam. That's cool. I've not compared the two. I might have to do so. I can probably do that later this evening. That's easy enough to do. Hey, Steve. Harmony is a good choice. Can't go wrong with that. Always a good Japanese. Made a birthday cake today for Violet since her birthday is tomorrow. Made a nice big strawberry cake. It's got strawberry frosting and strawberries and all sorts of pink crap all over that she wanted. So it looks really nice. So we have that going on for us tomorrow. I know last year it was her birthday, so I didn't stream last year since she'll be very angry with me. Yes, it is Sam. He is another song. Richard is another Psalm who used to be the bartender there at Credit Barrel. But yes, he also now is one of their reps, I think, for, I want to say Texas, Oklahoma, I think maybe Louisiana, something like that. I think that's what he's covering. Either way, it's pretty good rum, so we'll have them. The dog told me he wanted to go back inside when walking. I'm sure he did, Eric, because your dog is smart. And it's like, I just need to pee and maybe take a dump, and I got to go back in. It's good enough for me. Don't mind. I'll just make some yellow snow and go back in. I really don't need to be out here. It's just not that interesting. I'd ask my brother, how his dog did it since he's a Pyrenees mountain dog. He probably didn't care. He's quite a shaggy fellow. Since they're made for winter, I think he could care less. I know I got a friend, her dog, some kind of Alaskan Nambu or Nimbu, something like that, whatever it is. That dog wants to be outside and slept in the snow because that dog loves being outside in the cold. Got an agent or kit from the Dark Arts Whiskey. That's cool. Which one of the smoking ones or something else, Sam? They're 3-course SKUs. Oh, very cool. That should be fun.
Yeah.
See, and the worst part of having a Great Dane right now is trying to pick up their poo. Ooh. So no, see, Andy, you just leave that shit there and let that thing become fertilizer. Get that shit. Yeah, that's it. That's the word there. I was looking for some Alaskan Malamute. There you go. Thanks, Sam. What, Violet? Hold on. Violet's asked me a question. We have to answer a mask question. See, anyone else getting some ad for a drug that controls alcohol drug abuse featuring a screechy voice woman playing for all whiskey? No, have not seen that one at all, Donner Pass. That's, like I said, today's was Domino's. That's a little creepy. I'll have to see if I can find the alcohol drug abuse screechy lace one video later. You can't leave it because it's a 5 pile hot. Everyone knows it's your dog. Well, that's your problem, Andy. That's what you get from a giant dog. Yeah, right, Sam. Yeah. Since I don't own any dogs, I don't know the answers to the dog questions. Not really. But yeah, has anyone else gotten Donner Pass's really strange ad? I've never seen that ad before on here. On anything I've ever watched on YouTube. That's a little strange. It's a little concerning, too, that it wants to give you that kind of an ad. I'm trying to think of other weird ads lately. Nothing really strange that I can think of, but yeah. Well, Sam, that's your prerogative, of course. So, I understand they're not for everyone. So, it's the way it goes. But I'm sure there's plenty of people that feel that way. It's all good. It's whatever. Whatever works for you. So, But this beer's pretty good, so I got that going for you. It's nice. Obviously, well, at least they got the black lager part right. It's definitely black. And quite tasty. Now, how long has it been in my fridge for? I don't know. Probably several years. Tastes fine, though. So that's the good news. I want to say this is an Aldi brand from like several years ago. I mean, this I might even bought this in like 2017. I don't remember. We had this big Oktoberfest party back in 2017, so it might be from then. I don't know. I haven't bought German beer in a while because the German beer store closed, which sucks. And the beer at the regular store blows. So I'm guessing it really is probably from 2017, but whatever. It won't kill me. So this is our first stream together. Oh, bless you, Violet. In quite some time. I know obviously we had Mark here. It was awesome to have him in Northwest Bourbon here. I did that fun time with the blinds last week. That was a good time. But I think prior to that, of course, there was New Year's and Christmas. We didn't do a stream. We had some other brands on prior to that, just doing whatever. But obviously we've had I guess you guys are hopefully watching the shorts and seeing the daily updates there on the castle. So lots of stuff's been done since then. I mean, trying to think. Since December, look at the pictures real quick, kind of see if anybody hasn't happened to have seen those. What's going on since about that last update for you guys? There's probably quite a few. There's Christmas, blah blah blah. Of course, our island leak, as you guys know, we love a leak in our island. So the insurance company came back last week. It's like, oh, we forgot this and this and this. We need to redo your estimate. I'm like, well, that's fabulous, guys. Have fun with that. So dealing with that freaking disaster. So we still have no dishwasher and hand washing and all that fun stuff with the island mess. So it is what it is. But as far as the place goes, yeah, we got all the lighting on all the shelves now. We get the lighting in the back. We got the roof fixed, which is a huge deal. I don't know, to be honest with you. My guess is the guys probably did not come in today since I didn't talk to them. I'm guessing they weren't there, since they live quite a bit of ways, the guys that are working on it. So I'm thinking probably did not come in. I wasn't really expecting them to. It'll be snow and ice, so I'm figuring they probably didn't. Maybe they'll be here tomorrow. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I'll call them tomorrow and see. But I did not check in with them because I didn't think that was any point because I figured there was no way in hell they were coming. So, of course, thankfully got the roof fixed. Hey, Tyler Dom, good to see you there. So, which is a huge deal that the roof got fixed, as that obviously caused tremendous delays in what we've been doing. So Anthony was able to, I think, pretty much fix the mass majority of the damage at this point in time, which is freaking great. Oh, well, go have a beer, Sam. Beer is delicious. Hey, Donald, good to see you there. Yeah, there you go, Donald, right? The everyday winter of Canada. Yeah, this is just, Donald just calls this every day for 6 months because it sucks. But thankfully, this only lasts a few days and we'll go back to our normal, 40s. Thank God. Yeah, you're not kidding, Donner Pass, because we got it done basically a couple of days before a massive storm came in, and then it held the last two major storms. So we think it's good. Now they're going to replace the whole roof come this summer, which would be great. So that's the major thing. Of course, the toilet we found out the other day was leaking from the bottom because nobody bothered to put the wax ring in properly or bother to caulk it. So they had to fix that the other day. So thankfully that's now fixed. Scotch equals to spilled beer plus barrel plus time. Yeah, essentially, yes. So, we got, holy crap, negative 55 Celsius. Notes in this one. Oh, gosh, with the wind chill. I don't even know what that is. I don't know what that converts to Fahrenheit. Really, really cold is all I can say on that. What does that convert to in Fahrenheit, Donald? That just sounds horrible at negative 55 Celsius. But, whatever. Let's see what else have we done. Of course, the bar's been put in, so that was a huge deal. That's been put in since December. We put all the walls. We added arches, um, painted all the walls, added up the battlements. What? Negative 67? No, no, you're shitting me. Oh hell no! Double it and add 30. Oh good God. Okay, I can't even fathom how cold that is. That sounds like I'll just freeze to death and die. No, no thanks. Holy crap. That's absurd. Yeah, that's too damn cold for my ass. That's for damn sure. But okay, well they can enjoy that in Edmonton, and I'll get my little igloo and never leave because that sounds horrible. So you got the castle door going in later this week. That'll be finished. That'll be custom made to fit this space. Looks really cool. Anthony spent a lot of time on this door. It looks awesome though. That was windshield included, but shit, that's cold. Okay, either way, it's still really freaking cold. Well, Donner Pass, I think that's how Donner Pass happened in the first place. It's shit like that's how you end up being in that situation. Because that's really, really, really cold. Negative 10 degrees there. This morning without the wind chill. That sounds super, Donald. Negative 10. That's awesome. You're welcome, Andy. Glad you guys enjoyed the tour. Speaking of that, that's right. There are very. What? What? You need a question? Hold on, Val. There's another question. So that's one of the things. They are the first shelf sponsors as well. So we have, I think, 48 shelves that can be sponsored. So that's one of the things. What for $100 for the year, you can sponsor a shelf. And of course, while there's nothing on the shelves, and of course they've already chosen the Isla shelf. Shocker, since they have people that give us all the amazing art bags. That's the shelf they've chosen. So if you have a specific choice you want to get in on early, let us know, and we can you can send us the PayPal or whatever, and we can work that out and get your little name put on there. It'd be awesome to have some shelf sponsors. Of course, all the chairs, all the sponsors, and tables, and all that fun stuff. So we decided in the bar stools. We made Anthony made an original one, but we decided it was just too hard to sit on, especially if you're going to sit there for 90 minutes to 2 hours. No, just wasn't going to work out. So we're going to find some bar stools that'll fit there. But the other good thing is we got nice outlets in there. They will have Malort shelf, please. There you go, Sam. Travis said last week he'd like to send us an entire shelf and provide all the Malort because he's such a nice guy. So I thought that was pretty funny. We'll put the Sam and Travis Malort shelf. There you go. You can be the regular and the barrel aged kind. I mean, I guess they technically do have a bourbon too. The bourbon's actually not bad. So, See, Donald says, we pay you $100 for the show. I finally opened my package from Travis and included a giant penis to suck on. Oh, that's lovely. Big vein rainbow color. How nice, Donald. That's very nice. How kind of Travis to send you that. What a lovely fellow he is. Or I did see some of his pictures today from Iowa. Freaking insane how much snow and crap he's got there. But yeah, it's lovely. So we got that going for you. So that's nice. Hey, Adam, good to see you there. So yes, we got that going in. Still have to put the plexiglass on the shelves, so that's coming hopefully this week. Got our sign approved by the city, so that's the other good news. We got our permit for that. So sign guy said 7 to 10 days to have that completed. So hopefully next week we should have a sign on the building, which will be great. And so we're hoping for a soft opening around February 1st. That's the goal at the moment. And then, of course, a big grand opening sometime later in February. Oh, he also got a bag of dicks. How nice, Donald. What a wonderful fellow. So, as Adam knows, that's what Charlie usually gets from most places. So, a bag of dicks. But that's for Adam to know and for Charlie to find out. Because that's what he usually gets. Every time, I think that's what he tells us when he gets from allocations, is that. So, good fun times. So, yeah, we made a tremendous amount of progress in the last month. So, are the men's ladies? They are, Greg. They are open for sponsorship. Absolutely. We've decided to call them the throne rooms. But yes, the toilets themselves, sinks, mirrors, they can all have sponsors. Anything you can put a name on. One of the great things, of course, it's going to be going, and we decided that in one of the rooms, probably the larger one, is we have a giant picture my aunt's donated to us. That is the most interesting man in the world picture, and it's huge. It's probably about 4 foot by 3 foot. It's a big ass picture, and we're gonna put quotes on the bottom of it. I think with a chalkboard, and every day select the best quotes people wrote on the chalkboard to talk about the following day. So I think that should be very entertaining with people to have that. Of course, we'll have some really cool signs we got. We got a huge Jameson sign that's my aunt also donated to us. This actually rotates and lights up. It's really quite cool. With some bar mirrors, barrel heads. Also putting some swords, shields, fun things like that. Things that actually make it look medieval and all that cool stuff. Because, like I said, it looks like a castle right now. So if you guys haven't seen the latest pictures, go check out the shorts. And if you're on Patreon, you get lots of the extra pictures you guys don't get, of course, during the regular time. So if you join Patreon, check that out as well. There's lots of different sponsorship levels and cool, fun stuff over there as well. So we have that. Let's see what else. Of course, we're going to try to get some tapestries and things like that. And right now we're looking for furniture, so I'm just looking through like Facebook Marketplace and things like that. I thought about getting dining room tables. The only problem I found is if I get regular dining room tables, we can't wipe them down. And so I'm afraid. So I think I'm trying to find some like old going into business restaurant tables at this point in time. So, oh yes, the fat heads. But we don't want to give that away yet, Eric. I think that's going to be fun for people to see the fat heads themselves. What does it take to be a knight at the castle? Well, if you want to be a knight, it's $20 per month on Patreon, but we can actually set up a knighting ceremony. That is actually in the works. So something to actually get the knighting ceremony is a donation of at least 7 bottles. We'll get you a knighting ceremony in the castle. And so we talked about this a long time. This will actually be a really cool ceremony. Anyone that donates in over 7 bottles will get a knighting ceremony at the castle when they come to visit, and it'll be quite fun and cool. So, and very entertaining. One of the stall doors has to say, "Who does number 2 work for?" Absolutely. That would be great, Greg. Of course it does. Hey, Ben Diemler, good to see you there. So, baptized in the Lord. There you go. Oh my gosh, that will be hilarious. There will be many, of course, Monty Python and the Holy Grail things, as I think as everyone knows, it's probably in this audience is a huge fan of. If not, you should watch the movie before you visit for obvious reasons. Yes, Steve, you've definitely met your well over 7 bottles for sure. Hey, you brought me 7 last time alone. Let alone the other things you've given us over the years. No, but it sucks. You don't wait, Ben, you don't like Monty Python? What? Blasphemy! How can you hate them? They're fantastic. I didn't know that was possible. Someone didn't like them. It's hilariously funny because we're nerds and that shit's great. In fact, we have a friend of my daughter. Her father found us such a big fan. You hate English humor? Okay, fine. Most of it's not great, but I am a big fan of Mighty Python. So makes you viscerally angry. Alrighty then. We'll make sure not to make. If you ever come down, Burbank, we won't make any references to that just for you. If it makes you angry, no point in making you mad. But we might make you go around with the coconuts and hop around because it's very entertaining. So anyway, her dad's friend, he goes, we must have coconuts. So he says he's got some hollow out coconuts just for us to have to go around the room and have a good time. Oh, open the Guinness I've had for a long time. I probably also have some Guinness from around 2017 in the fridge. I have many old bottles. Of course, there's newer beer too. Obviously, there's plenty of old beer. It says no. You can make it. Says watching it. That's what makes it. I just won't go from. Oh, okay, that's fine then. That makes sense. There was several others. I think there were still 7 others though, Steve. Something like that. Whatever. I don't know. Like I said, you've given us many bottles over the years. You're well past your thing. I think our number one donator for bottles has got to be Eric, Travis, and Cliff are probably the biggest ones. There, Independent Joe. Could you see that? Of course, check Independent Joe and all his fun stuff as well. Ben getting ad on his students for Daniel and his bonafide looks really much more appropriate. Yeah, that sounds way more to make more sense, Donner Pass for sure. We should call Ben Biggest Dickiest. There you go, Donald. Oh gosh, that's funny. Oh, that's great. Yeah, pretty much, no doubt. There's no doubt they are some of the ones that would definitely be the biggest ones. I've got a list of everybody's donated. The only ones I don't know who are donated are ones that come from the ball, unless someone simply wrote their name on it or said, hey, this is from me. I don't know your names. A lot of times they just said, hey, at the end of the night, you can take whatever's left so you can review it. And so sometimes we don't know. Of course, Andy is our huge, amazing sponsor. He gives us some really ridiculous samples of amazing things and gotten all sorts of cool crap for us from all over the country. So, of course, I know Andy. I was one of our other biggest donators for sure. Most definitely. We'll have a ceremony for you and for Tara, of course. It'll be good times. Yeah, I think of 8 for sure, but yeah, absolutely, Steve, for sure. So, I only donated my huntings and we are quite appreciative of them, Bourbon. They are good times. You've hunted many amazing things for me, and I greatly appreciate it. So, there's some really awesome balls. There's no way in hell I'd ever have without you. So, we're most appreciative. Like I said, I am very slow at sending things back, but you'll get a good time once we get around to it. So it just might take another year because I'm slow. Or you'll get lucky and I'll just decide to do it one of these days here when I don't have 10,000 other things going on. But who knows? Maybe you'll get really lucky and get it soon. Don't know. I just know I got to put big box for you, for Jason Coates, and for Eric. That's the 3 I'm slowly but surely working on. So they're getting there. Of course, we have bottles for people that have been sitting here for years as well. But it's all good. They'll get them at some point in time. How bad is it? Is that still next to that beer? I actually think this is pretty decent. I mean, like I said, we tried it the other day. I didn't think it was bad. I mean, is it the greatest thing I ever had? No. Is it worth? I think is it worth $40? Yeah. I mean, there could be worse things. I've had way worse, and but it worked. I want it to sit and open up while like I said, we'll get full review on this next week. Jesus, that's tight. Of course, that's what she said. So, it is what it is. All right, put that there. Let that hang out. And when the beer's done, I'm drinking wine, and then we'll go to this. So, it's that lovely Travis Lee, of course, Buffalo Trace, and Chris Stapleton, but whatever. It's not like Chris. I never actually, looked at any research on how the hell it was made, but I'm sure it's whatever. It doesn't taste like bottom shelf whiskey. No, actually, it tastes pretty decent. So, I think we've only given 2 full bottles, the 50 each on red, the Rock Mountain Range. That's probably true, Andy, but I think all your other samples add up more than enough. So I'm not really that worried about it. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know how many freaking samples of crazy Ardbeg you've given us over these. Beautiful. That's a great job. That is a lot of work, kid. I'm glad you finished. Okay. You gonna mommy check it? No, that's something else. No, we'll pour it in a cup. It's passion fruit juice. Of course, my child's now stealing my passion fruit water, but whatever. No, not a fan. Oh, I didn't pour it for you. I got it for me.
I like it. I'm addicted to the badness of it.
Okay, great. Now she hates it, but she's taking more, so whatever.
The aftertaste is good, but...
All right, bye. Anyway, so like all I know is Buffalo Trace and Chris Stapleton made it. I've done zero research beyond that. Of course, when I do a real review, I'll give you real research because I have no idea anything beyond how the hell that thing was made. I don't know if he actually just put his name on it or if he actually held. I don't know. Say it in the back of the damn bottle. Let's see here. Blah 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 blah. Yes, there's nothing of value. Cool. So I'll have to look into that some other time. Don't know. Anyone knows, they can put in the comments, whatever. But like I said, we'll review it next week. So whatever. Because this week's reviews are going to be, let's see, what did we do this week? We did a Colombian port matured and something else with peat in it. I'm trying to remember what it was. Guess we'll find out when the review comes out. I don't know. We did a peppermint moonshine for Saturday. I know, which Will so loved, let me tell you. So Steve will be very happy about that. Matt likes the bucket one. Thanks to Cannon, I already sent him to after the last live stream we did together. It's very entertaining. For sure. So, there's always very funny things going on around here. You just never know. But yeah, I'm trying to think with another. What else did we record? It was something with Pete. Put the bottles all away, though. What was it? Yeah, you figure it out later this week. Something fun. So, thanks again, Independent Joe. Appreciate that. But, yeah, we got that going for us. So, let's see. What else is exciting on? Besides, obviously, the fact that we're frozen in. And like I said, I'm not drinking that horrible crap that's on the thumbnail because both of those suck hard. Both of them really are pretty awful. So, but they look really cool on the thumbnail. So, not drinking that crap. I'll drink some other Johnny Walker products, just not just those two. Ardno at 14 staff members. Whoa, I did not see that, Andy. 14 staff members and closer towards. Well, if anybody's been looking at the news lately, for major whiskey and spirit brands, it's not. The fourth quarter results were very bad. Roy Martin lost a fuck ton of money. They did horrible. Who else? I think Quantra, of course, is part of them. Terrible. But yeah, I think most of the big ones that Sazerac did bad. Of course, there were several that really did and of course, a lot of the distributors did very poorly. So there's not good numbers coming out of the spirit business right now, which is not good for them at all. So it wouldn't surprise me any that's part of the issue. But yeah, some of the brands are not. What was that? 30%, 20%. Some of the major ones are. They said cognac sales were down like 70%, which is insane. So if that's most of your brands, you're screwed. Big thing that came out, I think it was like today's actually, was that apparently agave spirits have now started to pass vodka in some bars, which is pretty interesting now. People stop buying the artificially inflated prices of inflation on things. Yeah, I'm sure, Steve, that has a lot to do with it. Food and electricity are definitely more important than spirits, and you don't have to buy crazy expensive whiskeys or cognacs or armagnacs or whatever, So yeah, Moet Hennessy did really poor. Like I said, a lot of the French producers have done that. Of course, Pernod Ricard did poorly, which are all the major ones out there. Did not do well. Their numbers are atrocious. So don't be surprised if we start losing several distilleries or some major ones change hands. There's about to be a pretty big shakeup, I think, coming in the industry in the next few months. So we shall see. Oh yeah, Scotch prices are completely out of control. Yeah, Scotch prices have gotten so much higher in the past few years. Even the latest inflation spike came out. Yeah, I'd say that's agree. I mean, I'm not buying, as far as buying Scotch in the States, it doesn't make a lot of sense. There's very few Scotches, except for some of the lower end ones that are worth even purchasing in the States. You're better off buying online and getting it shipped here from overseas. It's just cheaper. Some of them I found are 50% cheaper to ship overseas than to get it from here. It's stupid. Another problem is a lot of the quality ain't that great. So you're better off buying some of the older stuff from, of course, Andy's been fantastic letting us get some of those older ones that are really nice. So yeah, he brought down some teachers the other day and some really cool stuff from the 70s. So I think it's quite good. To update about that, visitor center and store still in Ardno. Restaurant costs that's a lot of stuff. Yeah, 14 for a small store is a tremendous amount of people to let go for sure. That's too bad. And the visitor center costs, wow. Internet Joe, I think it's pretty good. I'll give you guys a little bit closer review here in a little while once we finish with the beer, and then I'll dig there into the travel. Like I said, I tried at the store. It was pretty decent. I think for $40. I mean, like I said, we'll get a full review here like next week. But I think it's decent for what it is. I mean, it's nothing that's gonna blow your mind. It's 45, I think, 45%. Yeah, 45%. So same as Buffalo Trace and Eagle Rare. As percentage goes. Check that out. Twitter. Okay, let's check that out about that. I don't remember what the other review is now. It's Compass Box, No Name 2. That's what it is. Okay. Huh. Maybe. Who knows? It's too bad, though. I guess we'll see what happens with Ardenho. I don't know. Like I said, I think you're going to see a lot of consolidation. A lot of places just straight up close, unfortunately. Like I said, there's only so much whiskey we can all drink, and you can only support so many places where they just don't make it, especially if it's not good. I think you're going to lose a lot of the crap here, which is fine by me. It's also like you look at the places they want you to, is it just in general, they want you to see how much fire, of course, Fireball sales have gone way down now. They're not the popular thing anymore. Starting to sit. Now, I know obviously peanut butter, Screwball, and things like that is the in thing to drink at this point in time. But also, like I said, agave sales, mostly tequila, mezcal. I think mezcal's up 20% for the year. So, so they're doing really well. And, of course, I do like mezcal. I do like tequila, especially good stuff. I mean, we've been lucky enough to have some people bring us some really amazing tequilas. And like last time Galen was here, I think he brought like 20 different $100 plus tequilas. They were all of them fabulous. So it's pretty interesting. Ardno Distillery said its visitor center, public tours, and gift shop at the site island of Isla remains open. Huh. I don't know, guys. Who knows? Hopefully, Andy, you guys get to see them. I do hope you get to see them. That would be cool. I guess when you get there, I guess you'll let us know if they're open or not. Like I said, I expect lots of cool pictures. That's all I know. Oh, I'm really glad this beer doesn't suck, considering it has been in the fridge, I think, for about 6 or 7 years now. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to hear that it's not so bad then. So that's a huge plus for Ardno. Has anybody tried Ardno yet? I don't. Did we try? I think we might have had some. No, there was lag we had. I don't think we've had Ardno because I know Irene Tan, I think, brought some lag with her at the ball that was really good. So I'm hoping Ardno's good. I don't know. I haven't had any yet, so I guess we'll see. And you have to let us know what you try there, if it's worth it or not. That's true too, Donald. Gin has been an explosion in terms of sales over the last. Okay, so get this crap, Donald. So speaking of gin, trying to get a bottle to send to Heather Manley of the Whitney and Neil. Can't find it anywhere here. Total Wine stopped carrying it for whatever reason. Because my sister-in-law is trying to buy a bottle of that the rhubarb. Can't find the blood orange anywhere. She's trying to buy a bottle of that rhubarb one. Was it ginger and rhubarb? That's really good. Can't find it anywhere. So I don't know. I mean, do you know if they're still in business, the Whitney and Neil, or they just told one to stop carrying? I don't know. Or I'm going to get a special order from somebody. Who knows? I've had Archmerton, I think we all really like. But yeah, I don't know anybody. Has anybody had Ardno in here at all? I know we haven't. I don't know anyone that has. If you have, let us know if it's any good. I'd love to know. It would be. I hope it's good. I mean, we always hope it's good. Yeah, I can't find anywhere to carry. Like I said, they don't carry anything they had. It's one's pretty much wiped out. I don't even see it anymore anywhere. And I tried to ask Mirage about it. I don't know if he can get it. I don't know if maybe we just don't get it in Texas anymore. I really hope it's just not gone completely. I hope it's just something maybe I have to order online instead because it's really good gin. Speaking of gin, yeah, we're definitely going to do a gin night for sure for you guys. That'll be good times. So if anyone wants to join the gin night in the near future, let us know. We'll figure out a date for gin night when it's going to be, and we'll drink gin for a night. Because gin is delicious. I think obviously you guys have seen more gin reviews lately on Saturdays, which I know doesn't make Steve happy, but we certainly seem to enjoy it, and it seems to generally make Will have a gin since Will does like it. Like I said, the good news, the last two he's really hated, so you've been in good luck, Steve. So you got that going for you. Good times, good times. But yeah, I can't find it anywhere, Donald. I never was ever going to hold the blood orange, unfortunately. Oh yeah, we will, Steve, for sure. We can pull that one. It's a simple gin, but it's good. Do I have the Andy, that's a good question. I don't think I have that one, actually, the Crab Barrel Aged Gin. I'd have to look. I don't think I bought that one. I know I've tried it, I think, at the distillery. But I don't think I have that one. You're welcome, Steve. I'm glad you enjoy. I have 12:30. Okay, so you still have it there. Huh. That whole red scenery. Oh, yeah, it's really cool, Steve. That the story of it's really cool. Andy, I got no idea, bud. Like I said, I didn't get any text on the night. Like I said, I don't know if they're sick or I don't know. I really don't know. It's a good question. Like Sarah was, sick and she was in the hospital, or she's home. She was home last week. I don't know though. I really don't. Who knows? Hey there, JD. Good to see you there from the snowy Lithuania. Of course, a beautiful this time of year, of course. I think it's always snowy this time of year in Lithuania. The snowy banks of that place. Of course, I'm sure it's probably very cold there, and when you were in Poland as well. Speaking of great gins, JD sent us an amazing Lithuanian gin that was fan-freaking-tastic. So that was really good stuff. So yeah, I've been many more gin reviews coming through, and I did find some more liqueurs that were stored away in some of the boxes, so you try to get some more other liqueurs. I think we have I don't know how many freaking Hiram Walkers to do, 70 total that they make. Same with the Cooper, however the hell they say it. There's a ton of those still to do. Because I just have a ton of them. And so, we're going to review them all. I mean, there's no reason not to. And the funny thing is, they don't really do great when they first get put out, but over time, they generally do pretty well for reviews for us, all those different liqueurs, which is pretty cool. At some point, Andy, we can. Just going to have somebody give us tequila and mezcal review, because I have some, but none of it's going to be anything great. And most of it's, just older stuff I've had for a long time. And some of it's pretty good, but mass majority of it's just junk. Cheap tequila that I used for Long Island iced teas. See what tequila's on here right now. I got Sueza Tequila Blanco on here on the spinner right now. I think, and it may, and of course, a lot of times I use Military Special. It's cheap, so it's not good tequila. It will get the job done. You have a horrible hangover, but it's whatever. But yeah, I'm sure at some point. Hey, Zach, good to see you there. 4 inches of snow there. No, we had. We maybe got half an inch. We had real snow. We did get snow, mostly not ice, which is nice. And I was like, oh wow, it's actually snow, but nothing major. But it's really, really cold and close stuff down. So hey, David G, good to see you there. From Southern California, yes. Yeah, I think you're probably nice and warm up there, and no issues with snow. I have no doubt. That Catalina is just incredible. Well worth going to force. Oh yeah, that is definitely one of the best Balcones ever made. The Catalina, just fantastic stuff for sure. Yeah, Balcones definitely outdid themselves with that one. And yeah, I'm glad you were able to get yourself a bottle because it was great stuff. So we shall see. But yeah, we got lots of things. That's another question. Do you guys want to see a video on what the best of 2023 was? Do you care? I mean, if you guys want it, I'm happy to make it for you guys. Or is that something you guys really don't give a crap about? I always wonder if people care or really don't care. If that's something you guys want to do, happy to make it. If not, won't bother. Oh, do a review coming up for you guys on this. Did want to mention this since they sent it to us. The Saints Pour, which is this cool little contraption here that pours out an exact ounce and a half when you pour it, which is pretty neat. So, I'll do a full review here. I did this last week, but a bunch of crap came up. I had to steal some security stuff. So, for the castle, trying to get cameras and security people over to take a look, and then probably gonna end up buying my own cameras way cheaper and stuff. And so they gave us this little looking thing. Now, first I'm like, why do they send us a bong? I think this is kind of a strange looking contraption, but hey, it does work. We poured it out, did get a perfect 1.5 ounce. We measured it at my mom's house, my brother and stuff, so it's cool. So yeah, we'll get you guys a full review of this, and this probably later this week, maybe Wednesday or Friday that'll come out. So something like that. But we'll do that review. They sent it to us. Pretty cool. So we shall see. So you'd like, okay, so what Andy says, I like the best value of the year videos or bottles you can find. Yeah, so that's the thing is a lot of times, like you said, it's stuff you can't find or it's old bottles or whatever. So it doesn't really help you. Okay, we can do best value. We can probably do something like that. It says, yeah, all the respects to the rest of the country. Hanging there, only had 3 earthquakes. Jeez. Keeping them small to be. Yeah, David, that sounds horrible. No thanks to the earthquakes. Very scary. It's pretty scary. So, you can keep that, keep the earthquakes to yourselves. It's awful. Pop the Aaron and Robert Burns edition. Hell yeah, Donner Pass. That's awesome. I like the Aaron Robert Burns bottle. It's a good bottle. For $20, that's a steal. That's pretty great. Yeah, dude, is that not okay? Because that's what I thought, Don. Okay, that's exactly what I thought. I'm like, dude, they sent us a bong. What the hell is this? Yeah, it's what it looks like. It really doesn't like. Maybe this isn't the greatest. I mean, I'm sure they did science or whatever and made the thing work, but I'm like, that's interesting looking. It's a free pass pipe. Oh, but here's the best part. Okay, so it comes with a cork too, so it fits the bottle. So there's little corks in here too. So you stick this on the end of it. So it's like almost like a cornball pipe at that point in time. It's like, really, you get cork on it. It's just funny. But yeah, and we'll have, like I said, we'll review it. I don't remember what these. I don't think they're very expensive. They're like $20, something like that. But they're pretty cool. We'll see. Warmed up in Alberta. It was 37 degree, negative 37 something. It's currently negative 20 or negative 18. Oh boy, 0600. It'll be negative 12. We'll see. There you go, Ben Demon Hunter. So lucky for you. Fixing the problem that Jigger solved forever ago. No, you're not wrong. As far as I guess, maybe it's a little bit easier. Maybe not. I don't know. You got to stick the cork part into the bottle, pour it in there, which you pour it in, and then you kind of let it go back a little bit, and then it puts the perfect 1.5 ounces out when you pour it. I mean, it's cool. I mean, I don't know if it's more than a novelty beyond that, but I guess for shits and giggles, it's fun. Like I said, I'll give you guys I don't know if you guys watched the review on the that was it, the Aged in Charge barrel hilariousness. So of course we did that review for you guys too. So you guys watch it, great. If not, it's whatever. It's fun probably for a party. Other than that, it's one of those things. You know how a lot of it's kind of like whiskey stones, the absolute worst invention in the world, don't work worth a shit. They're stupid. They should all be thrown away. And no actual whiskey drinker wants that shit. It's kind of like they make all these silly ass videos about what do whiskey drinkers want for Christmas? They want fucking whiskey. They don't want any other shit. It's really easy. Nobody wants the rest. No one needs another crap. Give them whiskey. It's really easy. Wow, man. Cork with a Maui Wowie glass, man. That review should come with a strobe warning. Oh, yeah, I thought about that, Andy. It was like, oh, crap. And then I left it accidentally sitting there facing everyone for a while. I was like, yeah, I hope nobody hadn't left a seizure over that damn thing. Sorry if anybody did. But, it was fine. It's free. So that's the thing. The one they're like 220, something like that. It's whatever. And for a bar, it might be cool, but whatever. It's kind of like most new whiskey things that are toys. They're exactly that. They're toys. But mostly you just want whiskey. You really don't care about the rest of that crap. Or you need more Glencairns. That's always a song. No one ever says I don't need more Glencairns. All right, I'm gonna pour a Silver Dollar winery, which is one I'm a big member of here in Bedford, Texas. This is the Reserve Tempranillo, Texas High Plains. But this is one of their bottles. So open this up the other day. Drink some of this too. Like I said, then we'll do whiskey after this. All right, let's stick that over there. Actually, I may leave it there. Let it look pretty. It's a nice bottle, so we got that going for him. So, I wonder after pouring that if you feel like you need to eat a bucket of KFC. For real, right, Donald? Maybe you do. Oh, this wine smells amazing. Oh, I love a good Tempranillo. Oh, it smells so freaking good. Yeah, if you guys aren't familiar with Tempranillo, usually it's Spain, but Texas also makes really good because we're about the same as the Spain on the latitude line, so they're really, really good here. But with that, time for me to crash. Got an early morning tomorrow. Damn, my schedule's messed up the next go. Oh, I bet. Night, Steve. Good to see you, bud. All right. Oh, dude, that's the best thing about reserve wine. Especially from wineries, at least here, when you get an actual reserve, not some of the BS reserve at the grocery store crap. These are real reserves, and they're really, really spectacular wines. But I love the earthiness and the spiciness of these are just so freaking good. I don't know if anybody else likes Tempranillos, but I love them. They're usually really good with steak. Also, great with some really pungent cheeses. Blue cheese and stuff is awesome with them. So I just really dig them. And it's probably actually one of the red wines that got me into red wine was Tempranillo several years ago. It's funny because, of course, I think most of us start with sweet wines, whatever. Kind of like whiskeys. You start with sweet, lots of flavored crap. That's just the way you start with most of these things. I still drink a good sweet wine if it's a good one. There's no reason not to. If it was really like a really good chocolate, or we had one the other night was called a Red Rose. It was fabulous from Landon Winery, which is another one here from Texas. It was really nice. But of course now, red wine is definitely the way to go. All right, need some passion fruit juice. It's good stuff. There we go. 10:19. All right. So, like I said, next you have Richard here doing a rum from Island Getaway Rum. I think tonight they're on my Whiskey Den. Where's that tonight? So we got good fun over there, of course. And Richard would be a good guy to have on. Then I think I haven't planned out the rest of anything else since then because we're trying to hold the plea. Really, maybe they should have made Texas a wine in the style of sherry used for seasoning cask for Texas single malt. Well, there have actually been quite a few Texas distilleries using Texas wine actually now, Donner Pass, to age their whiskeys. And they've been, I know Belcones has done some of them. Andalusia's done some, and really, really good stuff. Which has been fantastic to see them doing that. These guys are actually in the process of aging their own stuff for bourbon and some other distilled spirits. They're not open yet, but they're going to have their own distillery as well. So it should be really cool when they get opened up. So I'll be excited to try their stuff. So they actually also have some wines finished in some really nice Texas stuff. I know I've got a Garrison Chardonnay that's really good that they did a couple years ago. So things like that. So we found another rum. Found another. Oh, good. Found another Balcones rum. Yeah, Balcones rum is fabulous stuff for sure. Is it really? Oh my gosh, you might be right, Andy. That's pretty funny. I never thought about that. It's a valid point. Interesting. Yeah, it's not the most exciting label by any means, but whatever. But yeah, so the Texas, I think Texas is the fifth largest wine producing state now. So yeah, there's a tremendous amount of wine and good wine here now. No, there's also plenty of shitty wines, but don't. So that's the funny thing is like we're members of a couple really good ones, Silver Dollar and Wine Fusion in Grape. This is in Bedford. They're in Wine Fusion and Grapevine, fabulous wineries. There's another real good one there called Bull Lion, really good stuff. There was also Bingham has vastly improved, pretty decent stuff. Landon, Sloan Williams, and see Cross Timbers, and there's a couple others that are down there. Anyway, so some pretty damn good wine coming out of here. But so we went to the Great Fest, and man, there's a lot of really shitty wine coming out of Texas too. Because we tried, oh my god, I think we tried, I want to say 40 plus different wineries in a couple hours. Most, no, it was worth dumping out. And that was about it. There's a few really great ones. The rest of it should definitely be dumped. Passion fruit juice and red wine sounds like a reaction to the last super Jesus Christ superstar. Well, that's the thing. It's disappointing. Like you go to mass, and we haven't had freaking the blood of Christ since freaking before COVID. It pisses me off. I'm like, I want the freaking wine, people. Come on, I need the blood of Christ. This is bullshit. We need it. I mean, communion is awesome, obviously, but I really like to have the blood of Christ as well. That would be nice. But until someone changes their mind at the diocese, I guess we're the way it is, what it is. So you should do a neat best one overview, best bottle design, best presentation, most unique finish. Best new. Okay, that could be kind of cool, Andy. It's not a bad idea at all. As you guys know, we review stuff from just everywhere and everything under the sun. So a lot of times it's not new. It's new to us, but not new, or just never been reviewed by us. It's almost never going to be the new crap that came out this year because I can't get a hold of anything anymore. It used to be pretty easy, but now, unless it's things like this, which you can kind of get a hold of fairly easily, and forget it. And to be honest, most of can't find it either, so who gives a shit? He's like, it's whatever. Oh, I'll put something together for you guys, and if you guys want to see that, no big deal. Like, I don't know, 15, 20-minute video about it. It's whatever. It'll be fine. I'll put something out, that and the bong review over there, so it'll be good times. But I'm going to ask the guy when I put there, why did you send me a bong? It was really odd. But sure, whatever. I'm like, this is your plan? You couldn't go in any other shape that one looks like a bong? But whatever. I'm sure it'll be an entertaining video. You know how I like to handle those things. It'll be fine. It's whatever. Really? So cases, local store had not much. That's interesting, David. Yeah, see here, most of it was gone within a few hours. Yeah, Zach, totally. I'm just done. I have stopped hunting all bourbon. I'm just moved in. Yep, Zach. That's exactly what I did. I'm like, I'm done with this crap. I mean, I like it, obviously. I can't deal with that crap. I can't, because I won't stand in the line. I have no patience for that crap. I don't know. And most of the time you're standing along with a bunch of asshole flippers anyway, who aren't going to open it. So I don't care. I mean, I did get a hold of some really cool stuff that, we get reviewed and we'll probably get on the list. Hey there. You see there, Time for a Jam. Awesome to see you there, Gregor. Of course, check out Gregor and his good times. Exactly more rewarding, Gregor. There's so many more awesome scotches out there that, like, especially if you guys order online, there's so many. Let's look at these new Lowlands that are coming out, like King's Barn and Lindor's and the hell's it? Was it the one's right on the border there? What is it? Mana Sword, whatever the hell it is. That shit's all good. There's just so many better single malts that are new that are coming out. They're way affordable. One of them like $50, $60. They're way better than all these shitty bourbons that are for the same price. I just would rather drink those and support those guys anyway. So Annandale, there's another good one. Exactly. So, it's stuff like that. I'd just much rather drink. Like I said, I can get some stuff, you can go to the store, it's like on $50 here. You can get it for $75 online. Why the hell would I buy it here? It's stupid. So, there's a lot of really, plus with the 700, then of course it doesn't matter when you order online what the hell there's with your 700s. You can get all sorts of really cool shit you can't get here. You can get online. And you can get it in like 3 days. It's freaking great. There's a lot of cool stuff I found online that's like, oh, I'll just have that instead and just don't really buy anything. And the big thing I think to buy in the States right now really is American single malt. That's the thing to buy. It's not as cheap, obviously, as bourbon, but it's really freaking good. You get Westland or Virginia or, of course, Cedar Ridge or obviously Balcones or Andalusia, any of those guys. They're making amazing single malts. Drink those. Much better deal than bourbon because you can't even find the damn things. Let's put it this way. Like Mirage this year got exactly 0 Buffalo Trace allocated things because of this most jacked up rules that now Andrews, which is the distributor here, only gave Buffalo Trace products to major liquor space, a Goody Goody, Total Wine and Specs, got everything. All those stores got completely fucked and got because they said, well, you didn't buy 2,000 cases of fucking what is that crap? Fireball or Taka or shit like that, or Popov, other garbage vodka no one wants. Flying back to the US right now, funnily enough, my case, it's a Molotov cocktail on wheels. There's that money. Jeez, Gregor. That's hilarious. What, Gregor, would you bring fun back? Love to hear what you picked up while you're over there. People don't like for allocated bourbons look like that. Man, it's just lost in the West Virginia mountains more and more with each other. Totally, Donald. Totally true. Dude, that's awesome. A single barrel 2400. Holy crap. See, Zach, that is definitely what you want to be buying. That's way fucking better. Okay. But I'd rather have some allocated or 24-year Highland Park. 24-year Highland Park every time. This is not a hard decision. That sounds amazing. Chose Tater Bourbon so we can... Oh, totally, Donner Pass. Yeah, let them have all the Tater freaking bourbon. I will take amazing scotch any day. For sure. I mean... Obviously, you guys know I like both, but obviously, we all know that Scotch is my number one. Obviously, it's not a shocker to any of you that I'm a single malts guy. So, and it's not just Scotch; it's Irish, it's Indian, Taiwanese. I love single malts; they're freaking amazing. My wife also hates. Now, my wife on the hand hates bourbon and loves single malts. So we got that coming back. Bringing back from the UK, Oh, your UK stuff. Oh, teapot drum. Oh, those are so good. A Campbelltown panels variant picked up one of the new. No, keep Peter from going. Oh, you got one of those peated Glenellies. We had one on our advent calendar. They're so freaking good. It's crazy. The thing's 4 years old. It's just awesome. What's up for our Burns night? 25th. Saw a lot of one Sherry Cast 10-year. Ooh, 15 to pick it up for the poetry and Scott. Hell yeah, man. Pick that up, David, for sure. Yeah, we are going to do we will do Burns Night a week late this year since I'm having Richard on the 22nd. No, it's the 25th for Burns Night, so it'll be the 29th. But yeah, we'll definitely do, of course, Burns Night on the 29th because we love Scotch and that'll be damn fool. So hey, Drammy, I can get to see there, bud. As always, I'm going to be a BT gut fuck from a woodchuck. Now, there you go, Donald. Absolutely. Virginia Stilling definitely doing amazing things. I'd agree there, Andy. I know you gave us a sample of that, Andy. We need to review. Actually, we've never read any Glengoynes. I love Glengoyne. I just don't talk about it a lot because I'm like, well, we kind of talk too much about Glendronach and some other favorite brands and Springbank, and they've all kind of gotten a little busy. So I just don't talk about Glengoyne because I don't want them to be where I can't get them anymore. Although the prices haven't gone up. It used to be such a freaking steal on Glengoyne. I'll price out and being an instant buy. Oh, there you go. Perfect. Very, very cool. All right. Yeah, it's still not that bad. Yeah, $250 for the teapot. I think that's worth it. I mean, I think they're amazing bottles. Like teapot's definitely got to be some of the best Scotch there is in the market. They're good stuff. Unfortunately, we don't get them in the States, but I think we have really awesome people that have sent us to have samples, like Andy. I think I might have got one other sample of a 6 from somebody, and our buddy Sandeep came over one time. I want to say it was 5, maybe? Something like that. It was several years ago. Ooh. Teapot for George. He said, damn, Gregor, that's a hard one, man. Probably the teapot, just because it's like Georgie's Academy is usually always amazing, but man, that teapot usually is just a notch above in stellar category. Yeah, I'd probably say the teapot just because it's stellar stuff. Now, I do love George T. Stagg, but I think that's probably a hard one. They are different animals, there's no doubt. But you got to pick one. Oh man, if I can pick one every year and only get the one, probably play that teapot every year because God, that thing's just freaking amazing. Yeah, they are. All right, what would you guys rather have, Willow Weller or teapot? That's a harder choice for me because I really like. As far as a weeded whiskey, that's to me the best weeded whiskey there is William Blue Weller. I don't think there's a better weeded bourbon on the market that I can think of. Andy, smart man, buy the Stag and flip it for 4 teapots. Now that's the way to go. That's thinking like a genius. That's not bad at all. 210 Canadian for George T. Stagg. That's not bad at all there, Donald. That's pretty great. If you can find it, that's awesome. There you go. Tyrone wants to know, which batch is your favorite teapot? It's a great question. I don't think I've ever had more than one at a time to know. I think we got another teapot from somebody. Who sent us one? I want to say it was Rob. I think Rob did years ago. One of our fans out of Massachusetts. I'm pretty sure he sent me one. He sent me 4 different things. I think maybe Mark Reynolds might have sent one too. I have to go back and look. Man, I might have to go find those samples. Whatever. Yeah, I know he sent some really great stuff over the years. And none of them are vertical. I think 6, 7, 8. I'll get back to you. What would you prefer? There you go. Hey there, Jason. Good to see you there. Obviously, those haven't checked out the message room. Jason's an awesome guy. And of course, probably one of the best whiskey tubers there is. So check out Jason if you haven't somehow found him by this point in time, since he's done such a fabulous job. And of course, he's got all sorts of cool stuff going on over there with all his Mash and Journey picks. And those are all really stellar picks every time I've ever had one from there. Really good stuff. And just always good stuff from there from Jason every time. Wait, I need to talk to you, Jason, about one thing. I need to figure out that I know you did help me with the business cards a couple years ago. I need to give my other business partner. I need to Eric his own, so I got to figure out how to. I worked on it some, but I think we made a PDF, so I got to figure out how to get his name, get his done as well. Match 6. Teapot is what Macallan must think Macallan is. Teapot is. Yeah, there's no Macallan better than a teapot. Not that you can afford. Let's put it that way. Yeah, I totally agree. Teapot is way friggin' better than any Macallan I've ever had. And I've had some pretty freaking great Macallans over the years. And there are some stupid good Macallan. But I think Teapot even takes out a rare cask, which rare cask is fabulous stuff. Wow. Looking blind a 6, 7, 8. There you go, Dram Yankee. That's pretty freaking cool. Yeah, definitely check out Jason's channel. Hey there, Eric. Good to see you there, bud. Like I said, Eric, if you ever get a chance to come to Texas, Eric, we will have a knighting ceremony for you there in the castle now that we have our castle. Talking about this for years, but this will be the special ceremony that we have for people that have given at least 7 bottles. Of course, Andy, Eric, they're well past that point in time. So many times ago. I know we still owe you a 1 bottle review. I think we got 1 left to review. It was the Scottie Pippen bourbon. I think that's one we got left. So it's all. Yeah, I bet, Eric. I'm sure you're really freaking cold up there too, there in Wisconsin for sure. I think half the country under this damn freeze. It seems like ice and snow and blizzard and crap. The best Macallan isn't bottled by Macallan at all. It's independent bottle. Andy, dude, there's this bottle. I wish I had bought it. This is years ago. There was like a 30+ year Macallan. It was like $325. An independent baller from Scott's. It was probably bottled like 2013, maybe a little bit before that. But by the time I was going to be able to get it, it wasn't in the store around here. Unfortunately, it was long gone. But yeah, it's one of the things I really wish I had. Ooh, it's Matt and PX. Hand filled for my birthday on September 21. It's pretty 21. Nice. It's pretty neat. That's awesome. Oh, that's right. You sent us that sample of the 19-year. I got to get that reviewed for you too, Eric. I'll put that on the list. Get those done for you. So all North America damn near in the grip of this polar. Yeah, that thing's horrible. Ooh, so you're getting it too up there in Portland too? Jeez. Freezing Wednesday in Portland. Ugh, good grief. So I guess the whole country is just getting shit on. Apparently, except for California, maybe. I mean, the rest of us, this sucks. Good news for alcohol, right? That still only melts your face good. There you go. Yeah, Tomatin. I do love Tomatin. Especially, that's the thing. Tomatin is super reasonable price. It's great freaking whiskey. I think this is the one that maybe it's a good that we don't talk about Tomatin that often. As much as I think all of us love Tomatin, most people don't know what it is. And I think we should just keep it that way at this point. Yeah, you might have a point there. Yeah, I'll try to find it the next few days so we can get that one reviewed next week. That Kirkland 19. I will try to take care of that. Most appreciative, obviously, is the King of Kirkland that they are doing a fabulous job as always. Yeah, I totally agree, Yard. Don't talk about. I don't. I mean, I have a shit ton of Tomatins too. Well, we did a beer first, Eric. Now wine, and now we're gonna do. I finished my glass of wine. Probably more of that later on this evening. Now we're gonna go on to this Traveler's Whiskey. So let's move on to that. Yeah, because we started out, Eric, with the black lager here. I think it's an Aldi product, and then went on to this beautiful Silver Dollar Reserve Tempranillo. And now we're going to switch over to the Traveler's Blend number 40, whatever the hell that means. So sure, why the hell not? I love Matt to come out with a YouTube series instead of try this, and it's helping folks find alternative mainstream labels. We could probably do that, Andy. I know we've talked about this in the past. It would be easier at the castle to do it than as you of course been here many times, Andy. Crap is everywhere. It'll be easier to do when these things are all kind of, lined up. Let's see here. Oh, my brother's asking me a question here. Of course, I'm sure it's about whiskey. Let's see real quick. Yep, never mind. It's some other bullshit. Ooh, a 20-year Kregelki, Oloroso. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds really good, Eric. I mean, one of the best alternatives is buy independent bottlers. That's one of the things I can definitely recommend to you guys for the most part is buy independent bottlers. All right, so let's see here. Like I said, I just literally opened this a few minutes ago, so this is gonna need another week, I think, to open up to really get anything good out of it. It's pretty ethanol. I'm just gonna blow some of that out. Yeah. Vanilla, caramel, oak. Got a nice mintiness to it. Pretty fairly decent rye content. Oh yes. Well, you can. Well, Andy, the good news is I helped pick that bottle, that Kregelki Signatory. Actually, I donated that one to the calendar for Ben to put in there. So, it's a great bottle. Because when Mirage, hey, Mr. Jake, good to see you there. When Mirage did their signatory bottles to bring in, I helped William pick them all. So that was a good time. It was the funny thing is the day that Chris and Lilith were here was the same day we picked all those, so it was fantastic. Feeding a Burke was just to blow out the drown. It's professional right there with the kids. Exactly. Ooh. So Drown Yankee, that's a great question there. 2023 to 2024. Speaking of Full Roses LE, coming up probably sometime in February, we're going to be doing a very special LE. It's going to be every LE from at least 2013 through 2023, but probably also going to be adding the 11, 12, maybe the 10. Liquor Hound's going to be joining us for that. Probably one of the first things to shoot at the castle. So it'll be me, Liquor Hound, of course, Will and Sarah, and our buddy Feroz, who happened to be the amazing fellow that gave us all those bottles to borrow and review all of them for the last year. So that's going to be a hell of an experience. So we might try to do a drawing, have one fan come join us that's local, or if they want to fly in and drive in for that. When we have time for that, that might be a fun time for somebody to do that. So we'll let you know. Yeah, it's going to be insane. Drown Yankee. Yeah, we've reviewed 2013 to 2023, but yeah, we're going to get the other ones early. Chris does still bring some of the earlier ones with him, and so it should be a really hell of a good time. So, see, I think so. And the BT guy tried 50 blends they like number 4. Oh, is that why it's number 40? I haven't done any freaking research on this at all yet. Thompson Rose TV 6-year blended Scotch, Amazing Macallan, marrying of the 12-year Sherry Bus accidentally contain 6-year grain. Huh. Interesting there, Donovan. That's cool. Oh, yeah, Sam. We're still live for now. For about another 20 minutes, and then I'll end this puppy. Like I said, so it'll be all good. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I need some time to air out. Definitely, Eric. Definitely looking to find some tapestries for sure. It will look cool. Trying to make as many castly things as we can find. Like so, we'll have swords, shields. Looking for things like that. Found a really cool lock last night. Found a lion's head lock. So I think that'll be cool. We'll put on a big ass chain around it too, so that'll look cool. I've got 4 knights in armor, so I already got those picked up already. So those are in my dining room at the moment, so that'll look cool. Yeah, so we're trying to find some other cool castle things. Like so, we got a castle door going. All the battlements are on. It looks really like Anthony and his team have done a spectacular job. Yeah, their company's all capable craftsmen. We're going to interview them. We're going to have actually Anthony talk about how he built everything for you guys. Put out several videos about how he built each thing in the place. Do it step by step. Just it's going to be a really cool series of how the place was built. I think it'll be nice to have the carpenter and guys who built it, and they're all really great guys. All of them done fabulous. It's funny to look at his guys who've done just amazing work. Some of the landlord did not great work. Like our the guy Chris who's doing all the mud, him and Adrian doing most of the mud work, and Adam's helping out too, doing most of the mud and sanding. Like their stuff is just incredibly good. I'll shield your name on it. That'd be cool, Sam. That would be cool. That would be very cool. Yeah, I'm sure we can figure something out with that. But yeah, so we're working on some of that. Hopefully, the mirrors, curtains, and stuff is going later this week. Depends on how. Basically, the thing with the curtains is to make sure there's no more dust getting created. So that would help a lot. Oh, we got it. Oh, send me a link. Oh, cool. Thanks, Eric. Let me take a look at that. Let's see what Eric sent me here. Yeah, those are really cool, actually. Very cool. Nice. Yeah, we are having red velvet curtains, so it'll look nice. Hey, it's good to see that, Mark. If you guys didn't check out Mark and I streamed last week, I also got to luckily join him after I fell asleep for a bit on Thursday, so get to finish up his stream with him, which is great. If you haven't checked out Norwest Serpent, please check out his channel. Awesome guy. Of course, thank you for his service as a veteran, all that good stuff, but definitely check out his fantastic lives and reviews as well. Oh, yes. Like I said, definitely, like I said, looking for more shields, swords, things like that, battle axes, spears, anything you guys find that's, something cool like that. Yeah, that would be awesome. That's the kind of things we're looking for. So, oh, yeah, very cool. Awesome. Thanks, Eric. Appreciate that. Those are cool. Yeah, I'll take a look at those for sure later. Awesome. Yeah, you're right. This is the undertaking is like an HG Dream House sweepstakes. Yeah. Well, it's funny because, this was probably maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago. I was sleeping. I was like, it looks really cool, but it's like, this really needs to look like a castle. So I said to him, I said, man, would it be cool to put battlements up there? I said, we need to arch, we need some battlements. He's like, yeah. I was like, yeah. He's like, sure. I was like, yeah, let's do it. I said, fine. I was like, all right, let's do it. He came up. So we happen to have leftover material from when we framed these. It's aluminum. Basically, they're the aluminum 2x4s essentially. And so we put them, and he basically made them. I think they're 16 by 16s, what they are now. And drywall and then Chris went in and drywalled all of them. And then they painted up this week. They look freaking amazing. Yeah, so I was like, he's like, dude, that was an awesome. Oh, the other thing we're looking for, guys, we need a gargoyle. We're looking for at least, and I'm having a hard time finding this. I need at least a 16-inch gargoyle. That's the other thing. And then in gray, preferably, to stick at the top where the bar and the hallway meet. We're looking for a gargoyle to sit on top of that wall. That's the one thing we need as well. Somebody knows a good place to find it. I looked all of it, and I have not found a good one yet. Or they're too damn. A lot of them are too small, like 6 inches tall. I need a gargoyle. Somebody sees a gargoyle, let me know. Where there's a good place and wants to donate a gargoyle. Well, that'd be awesome. We can put your name on it. We'll hang a little chain around it that says donated by whoever. It'd be cool. So yeah, we need a gargoyle. That's the other thing we're looking for right now. Another thing we're looking to do is we're looking to put, of course, we're going to put mirrors on the back of the wall. We're thinking about putting whiskey and then our logo and then Crusaders along the top. I think that would be cool. Because one of the things we're looking to do with the place too for extra income is, rent it out to people for either weddings, events people want to do, things like that. So it'd be kind of cool. No, a gargoyle, like the little gray statue. Cement girls made me think of Ghostbusters. Yeah, exactly, like the one from Ghostbusters. Yeah, that'd be great. Oh, what the hell's that thing's name in freaking Ghostbusters? You need the Keymaster, one of those things. Yeah, the gatekeeper, the Keymaster. Either one's cool. I think they both would be great. But yeah, so we're looking for some kind of cool gargoyle to stick up on the top there. It'd be really cool. So because we thought we'd try to put a battlement up there, but it didn't look right. So Anthony's like, you need a. So actually, what's Anthony? Adam and Chris said you need a gargoyle. I'm like, you guys are right. So we got to find a gargoyle. So it looked really cool up there. And what castle doesn't need a gargoyle? Plus, we got fat heads, we got flags. We're gonna have a lot of really cool crap that's gonna go in there. So, like I said, looking for cool donations and all that stuff. Of course, brands will get them to donate some cool stuff as well. Bring obviously little barrels in there and stuff, and so it's gonna look really amazing. It's gonna look like you stepped back into the 12th century. It looks freaking awesome in there. Basically, think about this: it's medieval times, but with whiskey instead of it's whiskey and dinner. So there's no dinner and tournament, but it can have a tournament of whiskey. We can have dinner too. But that is an option for you guys. If anybody ever does come there are catering options. There are places around near us or bring it in. So that's always something we can do. Is whiskey and food pairings. That's something that can always be done. It'll be priced out to whatever it needs to be. So we have also there's a really amazing lady who's I call it the cookie lady. She really makes all sorts of baked goods. But I want to say it's not cookie crumble, like Love and Crumble or cookie or something like that. I'll get the name for you guys next week, what it is exactly. But she makes the best freaking cookies I've ever had in my freaking life. They're amazing. In fact, she is the main supplier for Neiman Marcus and for the Magnolia down in Waco. She is every day, I think maybe twice a day, UPS pulls up and fills the entire truck with her baked goods. They're freaking awesome. And also, if you guys are gluten-free or vegan or everything, she has all those options. So I got a couple. Of course, our buddy Feroz, he's a celiac, so super important for him to have things that are made in that manner because we don't want to kill our friend. So, and he loves that place. I think every time he comes over, he orders from her. So it's really, really good stuff. And she also is a huge whiskey fan. She actually cooks the whiskey, so it's really cool. Lady, got her bakes with it. So she wants to come bring us, and she wants to do this awesome thing. She wants to. We'll have her on a stream. And come do a bunch of whiskey and cookies and biscotti pairings with her stuff. So it should be lots of fun. There it is. Thanks, Eric. It's cookie crumbles and crust. Yeah. She's like, I want to bring you lots of stuff, and I want to see what's the best whiskeys with it. I'm like, we can do it. I said, whatever you want. It'll be a great time. Good for everybody. Yeah, but she's awesome, and love to have her on. Oh, yeah, would love to cook with Brian down there. Yeah. Obviously, we put together some barbecue stuff. So when we do the grand opening, Brian, of course, will be the pit master, will be the food for the evening, will be, obviously, Pit Face Barbecue. So that'll be part of your ticket price. We'll be getting amazing barbecue. Now, I know we've done obviously free events in the past. Obviously, they can't be free anymore because we have a business to run an overhead. But you'll get more than your money's worth, I have no doubt. And you'll have a really great time and some great experience to look back on. But yeah, of course, Brian will be the amazing food from Pit Face Barbecue. If you haven't had Pit Face Barbecue before, check out his stuff, his amazing rubs, all that good stuff. But yeah, everything Brian ever makes is freaking fabulous. I think he actually made Feroz's Christmas dinner this past year. So awesome stuff. Can't go wrong. Yeah, dude, Dom, they are spectacular. Yeah, that place, I mean, and she's an awesome lady. Her husband's all into whiskey too. They want to come do an event already. They said, let us know as soon as we're open. They wanted to do a team building event for his company. So That's one thing to specialize, guys, in. Everything's about whiskey, but it's also about team building and having a good time and no snobbery, none of that bullshit. I think anybody that's been here for a long time knows that we say what the hell we want. We don't care. It's good times. It'd be cool to have some chess tables and other games to play. Let's see if we can. Oh, yeah, that'd be cool too. Sure. Yeah, I know we'll put together some certainly some whiskey nights or for Patreon members. Come hang out and just try some cool stuff. Some people dropped off or whatnot. So there'll be lots of cool insider things for Patreon members and other fun things. So there'll be a lot of really cool stuff to come try out. So like I said, working with brands and stuff will be around. Do lots of cool stuff every month with them to come do events. It'll be lots of fun stuff. So it'll be good. Good times. Of course, like I said, if you have a local club that wants to come hang out and brings their own stuff, they want to come do a barrel pick while they're there, and we use our place as a facility to facilitate such things, we can do it. Like I said, there's lots and lots of ways to come use the facility and have a great time in an amazing atmosphere. So it'll be good. Of course, later this week, Eric and I are going to put together some promotional videos. We'll do it here at the bar, here, of course, at the house. The place is not quite ready yet, obviously, but to do that to get people excited and ready to come. I think we're going to start with a rye video. I think we and Eric talked about doing one. Probably just all overhaul as our story and talk about, here's 32 ryes, excuse me, whatever fits into that category to come check those out. So should be good times. Eric, we'll definitely have some, I think cards, that's a good choice, certainly to have when people are we'll have certain evenings for certain things, and people that are part of the program will get to do that. It'll be good times for sure. So looking to work with brands. Obviously, you guys know we have a lot of really good connections in the industry already. And a lot of them already have asked, hey, when are you opening? Because we come to an event. So it'll be cool. I know, obviously, Barrel's already asked. Rick Gullick wants to come to an event. We'll do stuff with Virginia. All of them going, hey, when are you open? When are you open? So they're knocking on the door. We're just trying to get you guys a date. Like I said, hopefully we're hoping for soft opening by February 1st and then grand opening later in the month. So that's the plan right now. So we're almost there, guys. We obviously appreciate everybody's support over the years. It's been a long, fun time. Oh, yeah, we could do that. Yeah, Eric, I can do a short for the outside. Yeah, you know what? I can shoot that maybe tomorrow. I can go over there and shoot that for you. You're right. We've never shown you guys the outside unless you're on Patreon. You guys have never seen the outside. Okay, I will shoot that for you guys. That's not a problem. I'd like to feature some of our other really cool neighbors we have them. We're about to have a Mexican place. We have an Italian place. We have a sushi place. So obviously the cookie place. So we got some really good choices as far as food goes in there. Now there's also, if you need a haircut, there's a barber. I think it's a barber college in there. There is an Irish dance studio. There's a lamp place. There's a bank. I think some kind of CPA or lawyer place, a clock place, and a couple other things are in there. So there's some cool stuff. So yes, thankfully, Eric, the roof is it's a temporary fix. They said it should hold for 6 months, and then we should get a brand new roof this summer. All I gotta say about that is enjoy the heat while you replace that roof. So yes, roof is fixed. No more leaks, thank God. Anthony has fixed all the mess ups there because it looks pretty bad there for a while. But he fixed all those things. I think maybe one of the places we touched up in there that I found the other day, but no big deal. It's just minor things we can do. We can do the 12 paper holders. Yeah. Just minor little fixes here and there got to be done. And then just fixing a few of the things, and then do a little more construction, and then we're pretty much be ready to go. So, yeah, hopefully that Mexican place, I don't know the name of it yet. They're building it right now. It's funny, I drove by the other day. I brought my kids over there because she had a friend over. They hadn't seen it yet in a while, so I brought the kids over and looked at the castle. That was really cool. And they're like, it was all steamed up and foggy, and all sorts of lights were going on in that place. So I don't know. Yes, stone floor, yeah. It is the concrete floor, Eric, for sure. So we're just leaving it as is because what's more casted than a concrete floor? Exactly. So yeah, so we left that stone. It looks perfect. It's got to be cleaned up. There's tons, of course, dust and paint, and not really paint, but just mud dust and sawdust, and just they're cleaning it up though. It'll all be clean. So they'll do a really good clean down job once we're ready. So it'll be good. Yeah, stone-ish. I guess that's the closest thing. But yeah, it's gray and it's concrete and it's stone-ish. Close enough. Because real stone will cost a fortune. But yeah, it looks like I said, no castle's obviously perfect, but it looks like a castle. Like when you guys walk in, it looks like a freaking castle. So Andy, of course, Andy and Tara got a chance for they have the first one to actually go check it out. Besides some local buddies that have seen it, we're pretty impressed. So I'm glad get to see it. So it's 1,800 square feet. It's a good sized building. It's not a tiny space. We can hold a lot of people in there, so it's cool. It looks really nice. You guys have a good time. All that good stuff. But yeah, this needs more time to open up. So we'll see how this is in a week. I don't, you guys know I don't like to do reviews with fresh cracks for obvious reasons. And that's why it needs air. So we'll see here in about a week. I'll pour a little bit more out probably the next few days, spend some time with it, see what we think. All that good stuff. So we shall see. But, or if there's a brand you guys want to have on or talk about, let us know. We can certainly get that to you guys. Oh, yeah, Eric, we'd love to have you down, obviously. Most appreciative of all the amazing things you've given us over the years. And love to have a good time and show you some cool stuff while you're down here for sure. Obviously, get you some amazing barbecue by Brian for obvious reasons. Oh, yeah, Eric, yeah. Oh, Eric, that's the fun thing is when we have to bring all those bottles, that's one of the things, of course, I've been working on is the whole series about like what's in the box series it's going to be about that, getting that crap on the shelf. So I filmed a bunch more of what's in the box today around the bar that I hadn't actually filmed yet. So a lot of those will come out in the next few days. So that'll be fun. Get those to you guys. And then once you do what's in the box, do all the what's in the boxes. Like I said, I'll film every single box in the house and every cabinet in the house and all that good stuff. And then I start sorting it together. It'll be fun times. So, and then locally, anyone that's local can help transport that crap over there and sort through it and put it on the shelf. And we'll put it on the shelves. And obviously, there'll be a whiskey and pizza involved at that point in time because that's going to be a hell of a group effort. So, it'll be good times. Oh, of course. Yeah, I'll be marking everything that's been reviewed or not reviewed on the bottles for obvious reasons. I need to know what has and hasn't. Those things haven't been reviewed. I need to mark at a certain level to stop drinking it to make sure it does get reviewed before then. And there's some things that won't go over there for obvious reasons. Not that they won't be available, because anything that's here, if somebody requests one, it's obviously some of these things are pretty expensive or rare. We brought in for that client, and it's not a big deal. It just has to be at that at the right price level, because some of these things are not replaceable. They're like my 30-year Czech single malt. I can't get one of those again. It won't be probably hanging out there. It's just too expensive and too hard to get. So, but for the right client, they want to bring it in for the right price, depending on what kind of flights they want to do and educational. So we'll learn about having to bring it in. It's just that some of these things are just not replaceable, and they're not cheap. So they have to pay what you have to pay, but you'll have a good time. Be good times for sure. So, like I said, we've done some amazing things with charities and stuff. So I know, obviously, Nolan Catholic's one of the things we do big charities for. We'll be doing another one for them this year. They'll be coming up. I think their gala's February 2nd, something like that. So I know we've raised for Nolan already $21,000 the last couple of years. So then it's done quite well for them. So I think in total, between all the charity events and all, we've raised like $60,000. So not a bad deal over the last couple, I guess 3 years now. Yeah, about 3 years doing charity work. So not too bad. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. We have lots and lots. As you guys know, I mean, one of the things is when you do book a educational tasting, you'll get a chance to see the list of things that are available. And we'll send those things. Hey, Jerry, good to see you there. We'll send over a list of everything that's available to try. And there'll be lots of rare and unique stuff. I mean, obviously, I think the only one that know the full list is obviously me and probably Eric. I don't think anyone else has ever seen the list. I'm sure we've seen parts of the list, but there's a lot of things people don't know are here. I've got some really, really rare things that are very expensive and very hard to get, but we do have them. And like I said, for the right client, they'll be on the list of things they can try. So it just depends what educational level you guys want to choose, but they'll be there and they'll be good, fun stuff. And some of it's pretty rare and really exciting things you was no other way you're ever going to try. So that's the cool thing about it. Like I said, obviously we'll have Pappy, we'll have full BTAC collection, things like that that'll be available. Super tasty and awesome, but also like I said, we got 30-year single malts. We've got the oldest thing we've got is 45-year single malt. So we've got some really cool rare stuff. We'll have an option, and if you're not into whiskey, we can also tailor things to you. Like we can do gins, we can do liqueurs, we can do whatever. So I do need some Floki. I agree, Eric. I only have a sample of Floki, and the only reason I can't find any bottles of Floki here. If anybody wants to donate a bottle of Floki, that'd be friggin' awesome. Because I can't get any here. So, love to have some really amazing Icelandic sheep dung whiskey, because that'd be cool. Apparently, there's also the elephant. I can't remember. There's also an elephant dung whiskey apparently out there. Also, would love to have that. Don't have that available either. But we have other cool stuff from Africa. I think we got Baines from South Africa. It's good. It's a good single grain. There's not. I've had some really cool. Was it really cool brandy from South Africa as well that a buddy brought to a party that he's like, yeah, the guy was from South Africa. He's like, you gotta try this, really good. It was really amazing brandy. It was all like, start with a D. I can't remember what the hell it's called, but it was something really good. It was South African. Oh, it's a gin. Okay, sorry, it's a South African elephant dung gin. Yes, we need that for sure. Yeah, so like I said, happy to do whatever people need us to do. So. Like I said, I'm sure eventually we'll also probably do a tequila and mezcal at some point in time. It just depends on. I don't know a lot about it enough to actually offer those classes, but most of the rest of the spirits are pretty much do, so I can offer most of those classes and those other spirits. But I think obviously whiskey is the central focus here for obvious reasons. There we go. There's about the elephant dung whiskey. Thanks, Don, for putting that up there. We'll have to check that out. Oh, you sold Elephant on Aquavite. Oh, very cool, Jerry. Very cool. All right, that works. I mean, we do offer Aquavite, which is a very fun spirit there. Usually the Scandinavian. Option Aquavite is Roy, but we do, like I said, we do have Aquavite. That is an option, certainly. Wouldn't be my first option. I think you want to try, but hey, you want to do a thing on Aquavite? We can make it happen. So we specialize in the weird and the unusual. There's no doubt. I would say it's Barnum and Bailey's thing. What I tell people, it's a combination of medieval times and the Greatest Showman. I guess that'd be the best way to describe the Whiskey Castle. And some Monty Python. It's funny. Our contractor Anthony says, when you really need to call medieval times and tell them they can come, but they all have to come dressed in their knights outfits. I think that sounds like a great idea. So if anyone has some contact at medieval times, let them know. We'd love to have them at the Whiskey Castle, as long as they wear all their uniform, as their all their awesome knight stuff. That'd be cool. But yeah, there'll be lots of really cool things there at the castle, obviously, and I need to find a blacksmith or someone that can make some really cool metal shields and things like that, or maybe I'll just find some online. But we'll find something cool. The only gin designated by the African elephant from Forged Botanicals uncover the true taste of Africa in every glass. Wow, what a great statement. Jerry, I tried a bottle that's been open at least for maybe a week. I thought it was better. I just literally opened this an hour and a half ago. It's okay. What I tried, like I said, we won't review this for at least another week. What I tried, though, was pretty solid. Needs air for sure. It's pretty ethanol-y right at the moment, being just opened. Just tastes like a basic blended whiskey. It's not bad, but give it another week. I think most things with oxidation get better, so we'll see. We'll go from there. The Ohania Namibian whiskey smoked malts with elephant. Oh, there is a whiskey, a Namibian whiskey, was smoked with elephant dung. There you go, Donner Pass. Most appreciative. I need to find that in my life. And who really needs to drink that is Sarah, because that's just funny to make her drink things like that. Jerry, I do pretty much. Yeah, like I said, I think you guys know most celebrity ones we're pretty much out on. I think most of them suck. None of them are great. The only celebrity I really like, because he was actually heavily involved. There's two. I really like Sazerac. Sam Ewing, I think he did a fabulous. I know he tried 40 plus versions of it. Sazerac is probably one of the best blended scotches that you can buy in the market. I mean, it was our blended scotch of the year when it came out. I think Sazerac's fabulous stuff. Their gin's really good as well. Like I said, Sam didn't whitewash it or white label it. Sam actually was heavily involved. The other one I really like is the stuff from Cedar Ridge made by Slipknot. I think the Slipknot whiskeys are really good. The Reserve 70 is a great freaking whiskey from Cedar Ridge. So my mother's calling. That's interesting. I guess I'll call her back in a few minutes. But yeah, besides that, I think most are not fantastic. Oh, it's Matt and PX. Oh, dude, that's spectacular stuff, Jeremy Yankee. Spectacular. Oh, you're right. Larry's right. The Offermans are really good. That is true. Especially speaking of Larry, if you guys haven't seen the Union 42 Bourbon and Brew, one of the best bars in America, please check out Larry if you go to Union, Kentucky. Or even if you're close by there, please go by and check out his bar. Trust me, it'll be worth it. Larry's an awesome guy. He's been helping us with the castle, a lot of stuff. Sure, I've talked to Zero 10 million times at this point. Super amazing dude. Please check out his bar. Truly one of the best bars in America. Has amazing offerings, all sorts of kinds, and go check him out. You'll have a great time. You will probably be there for many hours and have a good time. So can't go wrong. Rod Stewart. I didn't know Rod Stewart had a blended Scotch. Anybody knows about a Rod Stewart blended Scotch? I'd try it. I'm not. It's because you don't like it. I actually do love Rod Stewart. Rod Stewart's probably one of my favorites. I try a Scotch. I don't know anything about it. So, anytime, Larry. We're most appreciative of all the things you've done for us, for sure, over the years. And thanks for all your help on the silliness of the castle that's hopefully be open very, very soon. And I will get you, Larry, those samples of those very nice old black and whites and Dewars and VAT 69, all that fun stuff in your package they'll be sending out soon. Yeah, the Slipknot 9 Reserve. I thought Clown was really involved with that one. Right, exactly. Not just putting my name on those. Correct. Yeah. She was. And that's what I found. Most whiskeys or product, doesn't matter if it's a whiskey or gin or tequila, as long as they're super involved, they tend to be really good. It's ones where, like they said, you slap their name on it. Oh, I own blah blah blah. It's not the same. It's crap. And like I said, Larry's right. They were on especially that last Offerman edition. Oh my gosh, was it charred oaks? Like that thing was magnificent from Lagavulin. Truly, probably one of my favorite Lagavulins they've had. I hid it for myself because I liked it so much. So it's one of those things. Okay, it's incredible. I got a sample from Alan years ago. I was calling in 22. Was determined to get one very unique. Oh, very cool. Okay. Very, very cool. But yeah, PX Tomatin's good stuff. It's funny because I was looking through. I tried it from Scott from Scotch Dummies. Let me have a dram of it when we were down at the Bachelor's Ball one year. He came back with two things. He brought back that. The other thing he gave me was a Booker's Rye. Was the first time I had Booker's Rye. Good times. But I discovered in my looking through things, I found a 27-year PX Tomatin. It comes with some crazy case I found that I just happened sitting there. It was next to a Mr. Sam Edition 1, which I've never opened because it's worth, I found out, several $1,000s. And I'm like, don't really know if I'm ever going to open it. Most likely for the right client, I will. So, or the right occasion. But apparently it's worth a significant amount of money. So, it's one of those things. But someday, it'll get open, most likely. It's very cool, though. But yeah, so this Traveler's, it's all right. From what I had, like I said, I thought the bottle I tried the other day was better. This needs air bad. It's just so ethanol-y. It's like it needs air. Like I said, what I tried the other day I thought was significantly better. I'm hoping this opens up, and it's not. I don't think it's a bottle problem. I think it needs to open up really bad. It's not super though, but it is what it is. Yeah, I think I'm done with that for the evening. Anyway, let's see. Other celebrity ones, like I don't think that was at Heaven's Door. I don't think it's anything special. It's okay. I think a lot of it's really crazy overpriced. Like those bootleg ones that are like $500 are stupid. Ooh, you finished like the first ball of Amaret Indian single malt this week. Oh, Jerry, dude, yeah, Amaret's great stuff. I love Amaret. Amaret actually, I'm going to call them. Amaret actually offered it on the show. We need to get Amaret to come on. Raj, is their U.S. rep. I need to get him to come on. He's offered to do it. In fact, he offered to do it where we can give out, I think, 50 samples or so boxes. So let me give him a call and see if we can get Raj to still put up with the 50. And I think that'd be good. I'm going to pour some more wine because this wine's really good. All right, here we go. More beautiful silver dollar Tempranillo. Let's see. The number one ball I was after when I got there was to this distillery, and the lady said they just run. Oh, so the Virgil, which is delicious as well. That hurts, Tremankey. That hurts. Yeah, not the same stratosphere as the PX. That makes sense. You sent Sarah info about the Rod Stewart blend called the Wolfie. Okay. I have to look that up there, Ben Demon Hunter. I've not heard about that one at all. Is that in the States yet? Let's see here. Let's go find out. Richard has texted me. Let's see what Richard says. Oh, yeah, absolutely, Richard. Yes, like I said, next week, Richard will be here from Island Getaway. Of course, that'll be an awesome time. Richard's an awesome guy. Of course, he's been the bartender at Credit Bar for a long time. But yeah, we've had Island Getaway on a couple years ago. We had the distiller and Emma on. Also awesome people. But like I said, Island Getaway has changed their model a little bit. Excited to have them on again. They make really good rum, and it's a good time. So, good to see you, Ben Demon Hunter. Have a good night. So I'll be setting the link up for next week with Richard soon for sure. Like I said, I'll be excited to have him on and talk about rum for an hour and a half. It's good rum. Obviously, you guys know I don't have any brands on I don't like. I don't think it's, I also don't have. I don't think it's boring. I don't enjoy that PowerPoint bullshit. And we'll have a good time because, like I said, it's a good rum. It's a good product. And I think you guys will enjoy it. And like I said, Richard's an interesting guy to always talk to. So it'll be fun. Once again, this week's reviews will be the No Name 2, which obviously came out like 2019. Also, Coloman Port Cask matured. And then also of course, obviously, it's just for Steve's pleasure, the Peppermint Old Smoky. Good fun times for Saturday's review. And I'll also get you guys out the Saints pour, the lovely bong pour thing. So we got that going for us. Moving to the desert. There you go. Ooh, an old malt. Oh, dude, a 25-year Blair Athol. Oh, nice. Oh, dude, that's awesome, Donner Pass. That's all. Yeah, I do love aged rum as well as Eric, for sure. You like I'll add some Foursquare to your box there, Eric, as well. So you can get some really nice aged rum in there. I do love me some aged rums. We really need to find get Foursquare to come on. I think. Was you guys interested in having some other things like obviously? I know you guys will enjoy Island Getaway. Will be good times, and I guess it'll be the only other rum. I only had the rum distillery. It's just that. They'll have another rum, the same thing, but that's cool. It'll be fun. Like I said, it was a couple years ago. Hope you guys can be interested in that. It'll be good fun times, and rum's an interesting spirit. It's just they make cool stuff. Yeah, Foursquare is definitely fantastic. I'd like to have Foursquare on too. That'd be a really cool, fun time. I mean, I pretty much every Foursquare I find, I buy. I love Foursquare. 24-year El Blair. Ooh, that sounds awesome, Eric. Very nice. Can't go wrong with that. That's for sure. Let's see who else texted me. I know somebody else texted. Oh, my brother. Oh, my mother. Oh, cool. Guess I'll have to call her after this show and see what my mother needs. I don't know. Let's see Who knows? I think that's about it. All right. Well, 11:15 is probably time to go. Oh, it's not cast. Okay. What's the? Is it 40? What's it at? 46 or something lower, higher, whatever. Either way is good. I'm sure it's Ball Blair. Ball Blair's and 24-year-old Ball Blair. That's going to be really good for sure. Is it a ball? Is it a Ball Blair that is their own, or is this a Ball Blair that's an independent bottler? Oh, you found some blacksmiths. Oh, thanks, Sarah. Appreciate that. I will check them out. A Forge in Waco. All right. See what I can find. Appreciate that. That should be fun. All right. Well, I figure it's 11:15. Probably should do something else of value. Take my kids to school and all that fun stuff tomorrow. So, like I said, we're the only schools that seem to be going to school tomorrow. Whereas everyone else that says, oh, it's too cold. We can't go to school. Even though there's nothing on the roads, but whatever. It is what it is. So thanks for already being here. Like I said, next Island Getaway Rum. Be a great time. And we'll see you guys next week. Cheers.